Okay, so wrong super, but right family. We are in luck. New trailers just keep on arriving, so let's see what we've got in store for us today. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Movie Monkeys trailer reaction. And today we have the final trailer for Supergirl, which releases on cinemas globally, for the most point, on the 26th of June. So we're not far away, so let's just get straight into it. Let's see what extra footage they have to show us. We've seen some of the other trailers. I did a reaction on one a couple of weeks ago. You can check it out on Movie Monkeys React, but let's just get straight into this. What are we going to see that we haven't seen before?
Here's the thing. My cousin and I have very different ideas about what it means to be a hero.
Definitely new footage.
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
The brigands brought destruction to every corner of the universe.
Songs, I'm hoping, going to go off right at the end.
Defended.
Because it was in the previous trailer.
You cannot give up on me.
Now it's a party.
Oh, that might be a problem.
I know it's pretty colorful, but that's just so everyone knows we're good.
I'm going to tell you something. Only one of you is going to make it out alive.
Well, we'll see about that.
We haven't been formally introduced.
That's a nice shot there. Yeah. I mean, look, folks, I'm dialed in. I think I said it on the previous trailer that we watched. I think that this character, or certainly the interpretation of this character, is great, refreshing. It's new. You know, last year's Superman movie, which kicked off James Gunn's new DCU franchise, I thought had a lot going for it. There are certain things that, you know, I struggle with, but as a person that grew up on Christopher Reeve and his incarnation of Superman, I really appreciated it. What I loved, it's a very long way of saying this, what I loved at the end of that end of that movie is that we get a little bit of an insight into Supergirl, you know, his cousin, and how she's clearly totally different. How she just bursts through, and I think from memory, what did she say? Something like, it was into the Fortress of Solitude, and it was like, oh, you know, if you move the door or something like that, it's like, no, she just burst through a wall, and it turns out that Crypto, the dog, is hers. So we've always known we're going to get a bit of a crazy character, somebody that would probably fit more into the Guardians of the Galaxy troupe, which, of course, would be to be expected, given, you know, we've got James Gunn here. But as I said in, I think, my original trailer, I'm pretty sure the story for this is based on a story or comic book by a number of folk. Maybe one of them is Tim King. I genuinely can't remember though, so apologies if I'm getting that wrong. So it's not just something that they've made up for the purpose of having a Supergirl movie. It's something that they're repurposing from existing Supergirl lore. I think it looks like a lot of fun. I'm hoping people rock up to the box office to see it. As I said, it drops at cinemas, certainly across North America, and I would imagine here in Australia on the 26th. In fact, we actually often get them a day earlier than the US. I think we start to get it a day earlier usually. I think do films arrive for you guys in the US and Canada on Fridays and we get them on Thursdays unless there's previews? I can't remember. And I don't know whether it's to do with the time difference because we're obviously living in the future. That's a joke for the time difference between our two countries. But anyway, all three countries. I've rambled on. Let's just watch this. Please like, subscribe, and if you see any of the other boxes here, please have a look at the videos and let me know in the comments what you think. All right, everybody, take care. We'll see you next time on Movie Monkeys.